When thinking of how the two ministries compared, they were very different because with uh, Hope in the Darkest Days, it was a completely different format. It was completely online. It was completely, it was tailored to meet people in their darkest days. Whereas the women's Bible study, it was meant solely as a support group that became us helping each other in our darkest days. And so I think those were two very different missions. They came out of two different places. Um, and then their reach was also different. So in the women's Bible study, there were like six of us who would meet regularly, and some people didn't meet throughout the entire 2 years that we were doing this consistently, but we had like that core base, and that was who we were reaching. So it was more about like depth and going deeper versus like breadth and quantity and who was coming, who was being a part of it. With Hope in the Darkest Days, it was about reaching more people because we had this platform where now we're not just reaching the people who are at our undergrad Grinnell College's campus. We're able to reach everyone, because a website is able to, it has a global and international reach. So then we had people, because some of our members were international students, so we had people from Ghana who were reading it. We had people from Canada who were reading it. We had people from Turkey who were reading it. So it was very different, and I love that because it just shows like the power of the internet, the power of this age. But then also, right, with looking at this other space with the women's Bible study, we see the usefulness and the power of technology to be able to allow people to continue to connect, even virtually. And that was a space where we were able to do that. And so I think they looked very different. I think that their purpose was different starting off, but then the results of it became the same, like of giving people hope and of uplifting people and encouraging people, and giving light to people in that time of the pandemic. I mean, in this time, because it's still ongoing.